Good morning, America. After days of bundling up and bracing against the chill, there's finally some good news on the weather front. That blast of record-breaking cold air is finally on its way out, making room for a dramatic shift in temperatures across much of the country. Many in the central and eastern U.S. woke up to temperatures that felt more like late October than mid-September, with frost advisories in places that just saw summer heat. It was a shock to the system for many, as neighborhoods that were recently basking in sunshine suddenly found themselves scraping ice off windshields. This early autumn chill was caused by a deep dip in the jet stream, shattering low-temperature records in several cities. The cold snap was both historic and widespread, leaving many to wonder if winter had arrived early. But now, the pattern is about to flip. Get ready for a major warm-up coast to coast. Temperatures are set to rebound quickly, and the chill will soon be just a memory. High pressure is building, blocking cold air and pulling much warmer air from the south. This shift in the atmosphere will bring a noticeable change, with sunshine and milder winds sweeping across the nation. This isn't just a minor warm-up. Summer-like conditions are returning for millions, and the change will be swift. Expect parks and outdoor spaces to fill up as people take advantage of the sudden return of warmth. By the weekend, those shivering just days ago will be back in short sleeves. It's a quick turnaround that will have many trading hot drinks for iced ones. The battle between summer warmth and autumn chill is tilting back to summer, at least for now. So enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because in this season, the weather can change in the blink of an eye. The dramatic turnaround comes down to the jet stream, a fast-moving river of air that separates cold from warm. After dipping south and bringing the chill, the jet stream is now retreating north and strengthening, signaling a classic autumn setup. A stronger jet stream means more active weather, steering powerful storm systems and fronts across the country. This shift sets the stage for strong cold fronts and potential severe storms as October approaches, especially in the South and Midwest. For now, the immediate effect is a large dome of high pressure over the central U.S., deflecting cool air north and allowing heat and humidity to surge in. This is a textbook setup for a late-season heat wave, all thanks to the changing jet stream. Expect quick-moving, energetic weather systems in the weeks ahead. Autumn's volatility is just getting started. Get ready. Summer's making a comeback. Just when you thought fall was here to stay, a dramatic shift in the weather is about to sweep across much of the United States, bringing back the warmth and sunshine we usually associate with July and August. A significant heat wave is building, with July-like temperatures for much of the country, especially the Great Plains, Midwest, and Ohio Valley. Meteorologists are tracking a powerful ridge of high pressure that's set to push temperatures well above seasonal norms. These regions, just hit by unseasonable cold, will see temperatures soar well above average. The sudden switch from chilly mornings to sweltering afternoons will be a shock for many, as sweaters are swapped for shorts almost overnight. States like Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, and Illinois could see highs in the 90s, even touching 100 degrees. Exceptional for September. For many, it will feel like summer never left, with heat advisories possible in some areas. The heat will spread east, bringing summer weather to the Great Lakes and Northeast, with highs in the 80s and 90s. Cities from Chicago to Boston could see parks and beaches fill up as people take advantage of the unexpected warmth. This isn't a quick burst. The heat dome will stick around through the weekend and into next week. Day after day of sunshine and high temperatures will make it feel like summer is refusing to let go. The Climate Prediction Center shows a high probability of above-average temperatures for most of the U.S. through September 25th. This extended stretch of warmth is unusual for this time of year and could break records in some locations. Even northern states like Michigan will see mid-80s by Sunday. Outdoor plans, from barbecues to lake trips, are back on the table for families eager to soak up the sun. Humidity will rise, making it feel even hotter as Gulf moisture surges north. The combination of heat and humidity will create muggy conditions, so be sure to stay hydrated and take breaks in the shade. It's a true return to summer, dominating the weather story for the next week. Whether you love the heat or are ready for fall, this summer rewind is sure to make headlines and keep everyone talking. This heat wave isn't just hot, it's record-breaking. Daily highs could be 20 to 30 degrees above average, especially in the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. These areas, used to autumn by now, will see upper 80s and low 90s, possibly the hottest of the year. Prolonged heat can be stressful, so stay hydrated and limit outdoor activity, especially for vulnerable groups. The heat will last several days, peaking early next week. We'll be tracking which records fall as this unusual September heat continues. Get ready for a string of hot days that will make you question the season. As the weather pattern shifts across the country, we're also tracking a range of severe weather threats that could impact millions of people today and into tonight. Today, there's a slight risk for severe storms in parts of Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas, where conditions are primed for intense thunderstorms to develop rapidly. The marginal threat zone stretches from Minnesota all the way down to Colorado, covering a broad swath of the Midwest and Plains. So many communities should be on alert. Storms will fire up this afternoon along the edge of the persistent heat dome, bringing the potential for damaging winds, large hail, and sudden downpours that could reduce visibility on the roads. There's also a chance for an isolated tornado or landspout, especially in areas where wind patterns shift quickly, so it's important to stay alert to changing conditions. Meanwhile, a non-tropical low-pressure system spinning off Cape Hatteras is bringing gusty winds and heavy rain to eastern North Carolina, with the potential for localized flooding in low-lying areas. Wind gusts could reach up to 60 miles per hour along the coast, strong enough to down tree limbs and cause minor property damage, especially near the shoreline. There's also a low-end risk for tornadoes and waterspouts for coastal North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, particularly near the Outer Banks and adjacent waters. These coastal storms can develop quickly, sometimes with little warning, making it crucial for residents and visitors to monitor the latest forecasts. Make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather alerts, whether it's through your smartphone, local news, or a weather radio, so you can act fast if warnings are issued. The strong winds and brief circulations we're seeing are a reminder that severe weather threats aren't always from classic thunderstorms. Sometimes, hazards can appear suddenly and in unexpected places. Our team of meteorologists will continue monitoring both the Plains and East Coast storm threats throughout the day, providing updates as new information comes in. Stay prepared, review your safety plans, and remember, staying weather aware is the best way to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. After a historically quiet stretch, the Atlantic hurricane season is waking up. We're tracking a disturbance likely to become Tropical Storm Gabriel, but it's expected to stay far from the U.S., possibly nearing Bermuda. Another tropical wave off Africa could take a more concerning track toward the Caribbean or U.S. It's too early to tell, but we'll watch it closely. The tropics are reawakening right on schedule for late September and early October, when storms often form closer to home. These late-season systems can develop quickly and pose immediate threats to land. Long-range models hint at possible development in the Western Atlantic or Caribbean by month's end. We'll keep a close eye as hurricane season enters its most active stretch. Stay alert for updates as we head into October. So, what's ahead for fall? We're entering a much more active, volatile weather pattern. The clash of air masses will bring strong cold fronts and severe storms, especially after this heat wave breaks. Expect big temperature swings, summer one day, late fall the next. This week's weather whiplash is just the beginning. In the tropics, focus shifts to the Caribbean and Gulf, where homegrown storms can form quickly and threaten land. Even with a quiet season so far, it only takes one storm to make an impact. Don't let your guard down. Make sure your hurricane plan is ready. Autumn's beauty comes with rapidly changing, powerful weather. Stay informed with reliable alerts and be prepared for fast-moving systems. By staying ready, you can safely navigate all the wild swings this autumn will bring.